Hey everyone. So somebody at work didn't believe me when I said I could make ramen in under 15 minutes from scratch for supper. So here's how I do it in about 11 minutes. Now, it's maybe not the most authentic ramen, but it's tasty and it's a lot better than the prepackaged stuff. So here's what you'll need. I've got some ramen noodles. The meat I'm going to be using is some sliced pork belly that's frozen, and some vegetables here. There's some cabbage and enoki mushrooms and green onions. So I'm just going to slice those up here. You can put a lot of different things in here. The nice thing about ramen is pretty flexible. So once we have all the greens chopped up, I'm going to make the soup base. So this powdered yeast-looking stuff is dashi. It's basically a powdered broth made from bonito. Then once that's boiling, we're going to put in our sliced pork belly. And it's pretty thin, so I'm just going to cook it in the broth here. It takes about 2 minutes to cook. So you can see it's pretty much cooked already. And once the meat is cooked, I'll put in our greens. So here I've got some sliced Savoy cabbage and some enoki mushrooms. And these don't really need to cook for very long either. You don't want to cook them to oblivion. They should still have a little bit of firmness to them, so I'll just stir that in. And in a second pot, I'm going to cook the ramen noodles, and this is the most important part. They're basically normal noodles that have sodium carbonate in them that affects their texture. And they cook really quickly. It takes about 3 minutes to cook. So the bulk of the soup here is done, and I'm just going to add some seasonings. Of course, my favorite, Tamari. You can add just salt on its own if you like, or miso is also very good. And I like to brighten things up with a little bit of an acidic ingredient. Limes are great for this, otherwise a splash of vinegar will also do. And the green onions, I don't like to put them in while it's cooking since they get too soft. When the noodles are done, just pour the soup on top. And I hope you have deeper bowls than I do, because it's the worst bowl ever for ramen. And just to give it a little bit more flavor here, I'm going to put some katsuobushi on it. This is basically dried, fermented, and smoked skipjack tuna. Gives a nice flavor, and you get this cool wavy effect from the heat. And that's pretty much it. It's a quick, delicious way to make a fast supper, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.